Did you add anything more Christmassy? Or is it your cranberry juice?
I suppose I haven't.
I see some ornaments over there. Nice. That's just how you should start the podcast, just like that.
It's gonna start cold open.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't even see it. Bears fans YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Bears Fans Talk. I'm your host Johnny CMD, here as always with the main event, Kevin Haggerty.
I was lost for words.
I was literally about to say Victory Monday.
It was as close as you, not as close as you can get to a Victory Monday, but it was a walking away from a game that we can feel good about. I think. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but going into Lambeau Field, tough first half, but that second half was really strong by the Bears and specifically Caleb Williams. And, I think in our group chat, I think our buddy Tony said it best, like, I feel good that we can hang with the Packers.
Really jumping into it,
yeah,
Kevin.
Yeah.
No mincing words. I guess we did our soft open with the ornament dump, but
yeah.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think that's the overall takeaway. We're not going to win every single game.
You can't.
The games that you lose, you hope that they're like this.
Oh, I mean,
that's what it comes down to. And maybe there's a bit of loser mentality here.
No.
But if you're going to lose a game, you want to feel like you can hang. And that really is what it comes down to. I think, like, most of us, myself included, I'm not sure what you called last week. I said this is going to be a loss. I thought we were going to cover. I think we almost said it felt like we covered.
I know. Like, 6.5's a tough spread.
Being 17 yards away from tying that game up. But
I was nervous first half, though. I'm not going to lie.
It looked bad. So, yeah, so from the start of the game, I think the Bears 3-and-out or close to it.
Oh, dude.
And then the Packers started driving on us.
Yeah.
Bad pick by Jordan Love.
Sure.
Good way to start the game. But even at that point, I'm like, even when the game was like, close, maybe like a score game.
It was a touchdown right before the halftime that really, and like the Packers got the ball in the second half. And like, that's kind of what, I don't want to say the loser mentality, but I was like, oh shit. Like, this is not good. And I'm really happy that we turned it around, but I was, that touchdown right before half was just, it was just like a spear to the chest, and it almost felt like the Belichick years when they were notorious for scoring at halftime and then getting the ball in the second half, and they would just dominate.
Yeah.
And I think that the Bears forced 3-and-out after that, or they got the ball back really quick in the second half, and I was like, thankfully, like we needed that.
What do you think changed from the second half to the first?
So halftime adjustments by Ben Johnson. So like, there's no question that like, and that's like coaching on Ben Johnson too. That I think he's unbelievable on so many levels.
What do you think they changed? So anything tangibly, like there were a couple of things that I noticed that were interesting.
Okay.
I think that Caleb, there was pressure on Caleb in most games. I think some of it like was maybe holding the ball too long. But it really didn't seem like, I mean, I don't scour the all-22 video or anything like that to see what actually is going on in the backfield. But I feel like if he's just not seeing things, usually at some point the commenters will bring it up, just being like, hey, this guy was open, he's not seeing him. I think they were getting pressure. And there was a very interesting formation that they went into a couple of times. It was like almost like a wishbone formation where Caleb had like a tight end on either side of him and then, maybe like DeAndre Swift right behind him. Mm-hmm. And I think they were using that like to really effectively like chip block on the edge.
What's that called?
I think there were a couple of plays. I don't know.
It's like a pistol. It's like a pistol and one. I think they call it.
I don't know because a pistol I think is just like with the one running back behind you. I don't know, but it was an interesting formation that I think that they had some success out of. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like night and day. We held onto the ball. We tired out their defense.
The time possession in the second half was critical.
Prior to the Packers' last touchdown, I think there was a statistic that put out there. They like when the Bears had 10 first half first downs or second half first downs, the Packers only had 2.
Wow.
So we really stymied them there.
Yeah. Time possession was crazy in the second half to the Bears, and like they scored three unanswered scores, and like that's what you want to see out of your team.
Truly, nothing came easy on offense, and nothing really came easy on defense. And unfortunately, the game came down to a couple of like really big over the top plays. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of the MO of our defense. Like we play man coverage, we don't get pressure rushing for, so we got to send guys, and they beat us. This is the first Unfortunately, Jordan Love, I think, is the first like good quarterback that we have faced this year. So we're
what about
actually
Snoop? What about Snoop Huntley?
Snoop Huntley played fine.
We've played Jared Goff.
You're right. You're right. And what did he do? Okay.
What about 9?
Yes. Yeah, we did play 9. We played 9. Was 9 in the second game as well?
Yeah, I think he was.
Was he? I don't even remember now. But anyway, yeah, we played 9. He gave it to us a little bit, but I think this was like the first. Jared Goff picked us apart.
What about Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts, we just got done. So we're recording this about 11 o'clock at night on Monday.
Not ever after 11 o'clock.
Yeah, because I was sweating out Saquon Barkley needing to score me.
Playoffs here, boys. Let's go right there. Come on. And we're gonna play each other next week.
Jalen Hurts looks bad. They almost pulled it out in the overtime there. I was thinking there are a couple of quarterbacks who I might take over Caleb Williams, but right now Jalen Hurts is not one of them. I
wouldn't take Jalen Hurts over him, no.
No, I'm saying he's not one of them. He's not one of them.
That's actually a good question. Who would you take over Caleb Williams? Obviously, Josh Allen.
It's not a fair question because if I was like a smart, even-handed person, I'd probably say Jordan Love.
I would say, what about even the NFC North? Let's just start there. Over JJ McCarthy, fine. Jared Goff or
I'd say I would never feel good about taking Caleb over Jared Goff. But but there's no evidence behind that. There's no evidence of there's if you had evidence to back it up, there's probably a ton of quarterbacks you should pick over Caleb.
Let me follow it up with this. I would take Caleb over Jared due to his contract situation.
Oh sure, for I guess longevity. How many more years?
And he's young.
But let's say
just to win a Super Bowl today.
Yeah,
Jared Goff for sure.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So I guess that kind of brings it down.
Jordan Love or
I think Unfortunately,
I don't know. To win a Super Bowl.
I thought Jordan Love's MO was kind of a gunslinger, but they don't turn the ball over. That was one of the narratives going into this game is the Packers turned it over the least and the Bears forced the most takeaways. And so they met kind of in the middle. They threw one interception. That was about it. So Jordan Love doesn't really turn the ball over much. I think what's been going on with their offense where it's struggled is it's just been kind of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the Bears were kind of the cure to what ails them. It's just like, hey, go make some plays, make the right throw, and you're going to score some points.
Can you move to our clip of the week?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's see before we get into it.
He averages one turnover per game, or half a turnover per game.
So our clip of the week is the exchange between Ben Johnson and Matt LaFleur, or really the lack thereof. Way too much being made of this specifically. Ben Johnson very pointedly in the offseason saying that he was looking forward to beating Matt LaFleur twice a year, which is kind of like a dig. An interesting one. But I feel like all of the new head coaches have to, in their opening press conference, say something about the Packers. I know Lovie Smith famously did it. We're going to make the playoffs, and we're going to beat the Packers.
I mean, before you do that, what was Ryan Pace's or his?
Ryan Poles said we're going to take the North and never
give it back.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. So this is the end of the game.
We gave it back. We gave it back the NFC North this week.
We never took it. Yeah.
We had it.
That's it. And for those of you who don't stick around to watch these interactions, usually there is a quick word or two. And these are guys who know each other. Like, they've been in the same division for 4 years now. And this kind of makes the rivalry feel a little real to me. As funny as it is, the fact that this is kind of like really flippant, it felt so intentional on the part of Matt LaFleur just to be like, hey, whatever, bye. See you in 2 weeks.
These are two up and coming young head coaches.
LaFleur's not up and coming. He's been around for 7 years. In fact,
he's still a young head coach. I mean,
he's young in age.
What I mean by that is this is a rivalry that we expect to see hopefully for the next 2 decades. If all goes right, this is the first of 40 meetings or 39 other meetings, right? And not including playoffs.
So in the while we were watching Monday Night Football,
I don't read that much into it if anyone's wondering it.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's interesting. So I was listening to Rich Eisen breaking down this game a little bit prior to us recording. He gave the interesting stat. Were you listening? This is when was the last time that the Bears and the Packers played each other week 14 or later and both had winning records.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Guess this? Do you have a
No.
guess? Do you have a guess? So that there's a lot of very like
2005,
14 or later.
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah.
You're incorrect.
19.
It's never happened.
Okay.
It's never.
That's a dumb question.
It's not a dumb question. It's amazing. The Bears and Packers have been playing each other. Granted, like
I was gonna say, so like yeah, I did even play 14 weeks until what, to the 80s, 90s.
That's a good point.
And then like I mean the Packers have been very good.
Yeah, and the Bears have not been. So
yes.
I mean, but it's interesting. I mean, your first thought was to say,
the last good
20 years ago.
Well, the last time the Bears were good.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was thinking.
The Bears are good in. The Bears made the playoffs in 2018, 2019.
I think it's interesting though that we get to play them again in 13 days.
That's really crazy.
So we saw on the graphic too. The Eagles played Washington,
the Commanders, like
quite in 2 weeks.
2 of the last 3 weeks of the season.
So it feels like the NFL is backloading these rivalries, and
which
like
I think is good.
I mean, they're using AI to make the schedules now, so obviously AI knows like the people want to see Bears Packers. Now, was this game initially supposed to be the America's game of the week, or did they flex it?
I don't know if they flexed it or not. Probably. Usually they kind of give some hype and circumstance. These
so here's
at Lambeau at least.
So here's another interesting thing because I looked it up before. So I'm not trying to tease the Browns game, but we play the Browns noon game. Then we play then we play Packers again 7:20 on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. Then we go and we play the Niners. That's Sunday night 7:20. Mm-hmm. And then the last game against Detroit is a TBD, which
it could be a flex, and that could be a huge game.
They're gonna flex that probably the prime time. So what I'm trying to
hope it's a huge game.
But what I'm trying to say though is the past 4 out of 5 weeks we're gonna have primetime games more likely than not.
Yeah,
I consider America's Game of the Week a primetime game.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, everyone's got eyeballs on that game though.
Yeah, and it was a good one. And I think so. Yeah,
it was a great game.
Caleb Williams looks bad in the first half.
Yeah.
He made plays. He made plays in the second half. He made tough ones. That touchdown ball to Zacchaeus.
Yeah.
And no, even better than that. My favorite pass of the game was him rolling to the right on the sideline to Kmet.
Yeah.
You know what ball I'm talking about? Maybe. Let me see if I can pull it up because I think that's a great one.
What I'm gonna say about the last play of the game too is there was some hate that I heard. The initial thing was like it's 4th and 1, like run the ball, and then like everyone's like, oh, DJ Moore was wide open, and all I'm gonna say is that like in everyone, it's easy to play Monday morning quarterback on it, literally on Monday morning, or afternoon or evening, almost Tuesday. I'm gonna say that he had Cole Kmet in the corner, and it was the same play that we won. What, last week?
Yeah, and then against the Eagles, it was a very similar looking play.
And he just a little short.
So this is actually the formation I was talking about.
Yeah, I see. Full house. It's called a full house formation. Now I saw it.
Breaks this. And you just don't see. That's what I've not seen enough of Caleb is these touch passes. That's a dive in a big moment too. Like
it's not a dot.
I would say dot. No, I would say
that's a
dime.
dot.
That's a dime to me. And I do think there's a distinction. I hate losing more than I love winning.
And there's a difference. Billy Bean quote.
Yeah. Oh, I actually forgot about this quote. They talked about it on the radio today, but I find it so funny. I don't remember it. Where it is. They were talking about, and there's that.
Yeah.
They were talking about where's DJ Moore.
Mm-hmm. Obviously winning,
and everyone is just like
sportsman of the, or what is it? What is he?
He's the Bears candidate for the NFL
honor,
the Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yeah, Man of the Year.
So speaking of Moneyball, so they're talking about DJ Moore, and they're making the argument like he's a playmaker. We got to get him involved. And then one of the guys was just like, it kind of reminds me of that the Moneyball quote. He's like, if he's such a good hitter, then why doesn't he hit good? And I forgot about that quote, but it was really, really funny.
Wait, they said that in the broadcast?
Yeah.
Wow, I missed that.
Well, no. They said it on ESPN this morning on the radio. Yeah, no. Yeah, Tom Brady. Tommy,
get all feisty.
No. So
Moneyball's full of great
Caleb,
quotes.
he missed Cole Kmet. Yeah. That play was there. He was just a step late. It would have been a tough ball, rolling off his back foot, but it was there. And before we I do want to touch on the DJ Moore thing really quickly before we focus on the Browns for a few minutes. Should the Bears made that touchdown,
Mm-hmm.
do you think they should have gone for 2?
Absolutely, 100%.
You think so?
And
That's what I was saying in real time. I think that's also just like a bonehead move because there was still like a minute on the clock. I think.
No, this is what I think though now, because we were talking about it. I was telling you earlier how I'm seeing more teams go for 2 when it's 14-3, they score a touchdown. It makes more sense to go for the 2-point conversion. Like, why not? You have all the momentum in the world.
I think like, the fact that there is still like a minute left and like Jordan Love is still going to get the ball regardless. But let's say there was like 6 seconds left. I think I would rather in that situation just go for the win right there in that moment. A 2-yard.
John,
like, are you really gonna have a better chance of like?
I said there was a minute left. I want to go for 2.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for 2. If there's 6 seconds.
I thought that. No, I know. But I think like it's obvious to me if I'm calling the plays. There's 6 seconds left. Like, go win it.
If you gotta play, Ben's got his favorite plays. If he's gotta play gearing up for a 2-point conversion, right? Like that's something you gotta prepare for. And like if he's got something he liked all week during practice, and like the boys are buzzing out about it, like fuck it, let's draw it up, let's do it.
So let's pull up some stats for DJ Moore. I'd actually like.
That doesn't look like a Pro Bowl season to me. I'll tell you that.
Sure, certainly isn't. So just like for comparison,
39 receptions. Yikes.
Yeah, he's on pace. Yeah, this is going to be his worst season. Yeah, like
probably since his rookie year.
He might almost get less than half targets. It's actually amazing to me that he got so many more targets the first year with Caleb than even he did with Justin. And with Justin, he had 1,300 yards. Well, that was a huge.
They were boys.
Yeah, no wonder DJ Moore and Justin Fields is staying around.
Yeah.
1,300 yards. It's crazy.
Yeah.
8 touchdowns. 58-yarder. I don't remember. When did DJ have a 42-yarder? So yeah.
Go down. Let's see what he's rushing to, because you get the full picture.
It's the full picture. He's got 67 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So DJ Moore.
It's okay. The thing though is that like Justin Jefferson said too. They won the game. He's not getting the ball. Whatever. Like if I'm DJ Moore, and I met DJ Moore for 30 seconds, and so I'm qualified to give this opinion.
Yes.
He does seem like a type of guy that's like.
You know what? I never told you.
Yeah.
But as soon as the two of you dapped it up and shared that 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You walked away.
Yeah.
And DJ Moore just stared at you for 30 seconds, going,
"Damn, kid's alright."
Yeah, and it meant a lot. I actually broke down into tears watching.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway,
what are you drinking over there, Johnny?
It's actually just cranberry juice.
Oh.
But cranberry juice for the intent of making some festive vodka crayons. This is just cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is way more bitter than I remember.
It's because you put vodka in it.
No, there's not vodka in this.
And then, as you guys see, we have some more Christmas stuff there.
They saw me dump it at the beginning. I'm gonna leave it in.
I know. But what I'm saying, those DJ Moore probably doesn't. I feel like as long as you're winning ball games, especially at that level, this is probably his last big contract. Anyways, he's probably not due for another one after this.
I don't know. I mean, how old is DJ?
28, 29.
I mean, you're probably right. But if he was playing like really stellar ball,
if he keeps putting up numbers like that,
well, no, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. If he played really stellar ball for another 2 more years, I guess how long was this contract? He might only be in year 2 of like a 4-year contract. So I mean, I guess this is probably it for him, regardless. Anything
Absolutely
meaningful.
All right, should we move on to the Browns game? Because I want to check the spread. What do you think the spread is?
I already know what the spread is.
Oh, okay.
I think I told you what the spread is.
No, you didn't.
So,
can I guess?
Sure.
I say Bears -8.
I'm surprised that you said that because it's -7.5, and I am shocked. I am shocked that they're giving the Bears as a touchdown and a half-point favorite.
I mean, they just hung with the pack.
When was the last time? I'm going to ask ChatGPT that question right now.
When
was the last time the Bears were a 7.5-point favorite?
Did you just dictate it to it, or are you texting it?
I'm messaging. No, I'm going to text right now.
Got it.
So what do you know about the Browns? So the Browns just played an entertaining game against the 1-win Titans in which they lost.
So this is what I'm going to say about the Brownies. So what I do know about them is they had Joe Flacco, then they traded Joe Flacco intra-division to Cincinnati Bengals, and then that effectively Kevin Stefanski, I think is how you. Yeah, so he's won Coach of the Year twice. He's literally have taken awful teams, have coached them up. I know Shedeur Sanders had a great game, 3 touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 rushing, and then they had a chance to win the game, and they went for 2, and he wasn't on the field. I know Dylan Gabriel was drafted there too, and the dude's kind of riding the bench from Oregon. And I guess Shedeur Sanders is their. Have you seen his celebration?
What is it?
I think it's supposed to be like a middle finger, but no middle.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Because everyone's kind of mocking it now.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like he's flicking everyone off, but it's like no middle finger. He's just showing it up. Here's the thing about the Browns, man. I mean, they got a stellar defense. They beat the Pack, but like. I ain't going to beat the Bears, man. I don't know if the Bears are going to cover 7.5. That's a lot.
At home, here's what I'll say.
6.5 feels good.
It's crazy. I mean, their defense, I would say, is decent, but they just let Cam Ward put up 31 points on them. Myles Garrett is looking for the all-time sack record. I think he's 3 sacks short.
Dude, he's amazing.
And it's crazy to me that you can have someone racking up that many sacks.
Yeah.
And be a 3-win football team.
Well, that's what happens if you can't score the football, John. They say defense wins championships, but like you have to have a competent offense though too. And one of the wins was against the Pack too.
That's true. Yeah, I think that they held Jordan Love to 7 points that game.
Yeah, I mean, they came back and they won it. But like honestly, like this is the last easy game for the Bears. Because we got to play the Pack next, Niners, and Detroit. That is a tough 3-game stretch to win. So, 8-point spread or not, I don't care. As long as the Bears win this game, I don't care how they do it. But they need to get this dub, get to double-digit wins, and let's move on and do what we can.
So, the answer to the question that I was just googling was actually kind of surprising. So the Bears were actually a 7.5-point favorite earlier this year. Do you know against who that was?
If I had to guess, the Raiders.
No, the Saints.
So
they were a 7.5.
Which in fact the Raiders are worse than the Saints now.
Tyler Shuck is got some life in him a little bit. Do you like him?
I mean, I picked him up on waivers. I'm just saying. Of course. Homie's got some game down there. Come on. Mm-hmm. He's all right.
So, yeah, I mean, what's really interesting about this week is that, first of all, the Bears, they need to beat the Browns. I think if the Bears lose to the Browns, then
John, if they don't,
the path to the playoffs is almost insurmountable.
They're going to beat them. It's just a matter of how bad they beat them by.
I believe that.
Yeah.
But here's the situation. So let's say the Bears beat the Browns.
Okay.
The Packers played the Broncos, which the Broncos,
they're great team.
They are a great defense. I'm not sure I believe in Bo Nix, but we could find ourselves in a situation in which we go back to Soldier Field against the Packers in the same exact position, at least for the NFC North. We probably won't have the first seed. In the NFC.
Being the leader of the NFC North,
in the same exact position.
Yeah.
So the Bears are giving every opportunity to make a claim about who they are.
Yeah.
So if they beat the Browns, even if the Packers beat the Broncos, it's still a game where the winner is in first in the NFC.
Because of the tie.
Yeah.
So, this is what I'm going to say. If the Bears don't win this game, like I'm not saying it's all over, but it would feel like the season is in jeopardy with the next 3 games. And like, let's take care of business on Sunday. Let's not get cute. Let's win.
There is a real world in which 11 wins does not get you into the playoffs in the current NFC standing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, which is why I said it was so important that the Eagles lose and kind of skirt themselves away out of this playoff race right now.
Yeah.
Let me actually look up the standings.
I don't know if 11 wins doesn't make you the playoffs, but like, I kind of want to just win the division, man. Like just to say we not just to say we did, but like
Kevin, that would be great. But I think we're probably going to be looking at the wild card being a pretty important place to be. So in the NFC, you got the Eagles who are leading their division 8-5. So I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. The Eagles will probably win their division, but the Cowboys are sneaking up. They're just they are 6-1.
Okay.
So who really knows? The Lions are at 8-5. Then you got the NFC South, where it's like you got the Buccaneers who are 7-6,
Wasteland.
the Panthers who are 7-6.
Can't believe the Panthers are 7-6.
But good for them. But then you've got the NFC West, which we've always talked about the NFC North being the best division in football. It's not. It's the NFC West. You got the Rams at 10-3, the Seahawks at 10-3, the Niners at 9.
To be fair, though, I didn't think the Rams would be that good. Sam Darnold's exceeded all of my expectations.
The Seahawks weren't going to be that good.
The Rams, though, too. I didn't think the Rams were going to be that good. I thought they would be a middling team, not a division leading 10-3. And the Hawks are good. Niners have been injury prone as crap, and they're still winning games. So, I don't know, man. I hear you, though. I mean, the Eagles don't matter because they're going to win the division no matter what. Not no matter what, but it's a weak division. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, man.
We could cross our fingers and hope 2 wins will do it, but that's still gonna have to be the Browns, and then we've got to beat one of these NFC contenders.
I know.
But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, if we don't, I'm not gonna be sad that we didn't make the playoffs because we didn't deserve to be there in the first place. Because granted, we have a hard schedule, but these are playoff teams that we're gonna have to play probably again.
Yeah.
If we make the playoffs, we'll probably play one of these teams again.
Exactly.
So we got to beat them now.
Yeah.
You got to just show up and earn it, and then otherwise, I'm not gonna be sad if we don't make the playoffs because the Bears had every opportunity and they show their true colors. And
so what happened? It's just complete hypothetical. Things crazy go the way they win this week, then they lose the next 3, and they somehow gimp into the playoffs. So what are your feelings? Happy to be there?
I can't see.
Or is it? That's more my question.
I mean, yeah.
Happy to be in the playoffs, or the fact you limped there? Are you like, hey, we can? Are you going to be optimistic, like we can still win? The conversation is going to be this, John?
Kevin, I predicted 8 wins to start the game, start the season, and we're already there. So I mean, I guess happy to be there.
Yeah.
But we're probably, if we're recording that podcast, making the playoffs as a 10-win team, we're going to be like, all right. Sure. Let's see how we do against the Seahawks. We're going to Seattle, Washington. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Sure.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose,
and
right?
Even Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the attitude that we'll have.
You literally just wrote the podcast for us. If that gets there, and
I read all our podcasts before in advance.
I know you do.
I just kind of lead you in the right direction.
Thanks, Shawnee. I appreciate that very much. What was the feedback you gave me last week?
Stop leaning into the mic.
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
There you go. If you're still listening, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I sent you, I was top 10 bips. Yeah, I was at 10 bips. The number 1 listener of Bear Fan Talk. Yeah.
What's bips?
Basis points. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think I saw that. I don't think I got that. The YouTube Wrapped.
Well, number 1 listener of Bear Fan Talk right here, which I don't think that's a good thing.
We did pick up a new subscriber last week.
What are we up to now? 120?
126. 126. If you're still watching, you're a real one. Please. Bears have 4 games left.
Yeah.
Do you think that it is a lock for the playoffs? Do you think that, hey, the Cinderella story is over? But what I will say, I don't think I formally said it. I think you kind of touched on it before. This loss to the Packers, I still think it proves. I think the Packers are good. The Packers played a complete game, made no mistakes in the way that the Eagles made mistakes, and the Bears just wanted it more and were able to win. The Bears played hard, but the Packers are a good team, and we hung with them. Caleb Williams lofting that ball 2 more yards to having a real shot at winning that game. So you know what? I'm optimistic that we can hang with one of these teams.
Let me. The last thing I was thinking about the other day was that Shore Park Ridge article. Do you remember what we said our expectations were for the Bears this season?
No, I don't remember what it was.
That we would personally choreograph and record the 2025 Super Bowl Shuffle.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
I was literally thinking, man, if they actually do this, are we gonna hold our word and do that?
I think I could probably figure it out.
Are you gonna write us? Can you write us a little
ditty?
Yeah, my dance moves are. I am.
Can't be any worse than Jim McMahon's.
I mean, give me some sunglasses. I'll go in the corner.
For sure. Yeah.
That's all we got. Let's go Bears. Cover the 8 points.
I'm not. It's 7.5.
7.5.
7.5. Are you gonna put money down on that? Are you gonna put the Bears to cover that?
I don't think so. That's a lot of points.
I'm considering. So I work overnight in the emergency department.
It's gonna be
Saturday going into Sunday.
It's gonna be frigid cold, Johnny.
Is it?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be.
I don't care.
-2 degrees on Saturday.
You know what? I've been to cold games. I've been to the coldest games that we've had in Chicago. If you dress like not an idiot, then you're fine.
You're also like a dad now.
I don't know. The bigger barrier to entry is the fact that I'll be working until 6 a.m. the morning of.
Brutal.
part of me, I'd asked before we started recording, like if you could just buy a parking pass.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll just drive out there and just sleep until the rest of my family who's got the other tickets go, and then maybe
Smart.
we'll tailgate. Might be a fun little story.
So someone may like knock on your car door and be like, "Yo,
You alive in there?
yeah, you can't sleep. You're homeless."
Hey man, Soldier Field parking passes are cheaper than hotel rooms. So
That's what the last guy said too.
what last guy?
The guy who's in jail.
What guy?
I'm just telling you. Just telling you.
All right, Kevin, I'm not wearing a hat this week. You want to flip it?
See if I can
Thanks
get
for
it.
watching.
Ready?